Tarot 2024. The name of the movie is Tarot, which is directed by Spenser, Cohen, and Anna Halberg. Let's get our hands on the cursed deck. Don't you dare do this. The movie is based on tarot cards and a bunch of teenagers. They all get together and find these tarot cards in the basement of a giant mansion they rented to celebrate their friend Elise's birthday. And the rest you will get to know when you watch this film. It's basically a horror thriller movie based on the novel Horoscope by Nicholas Adams. Initially it was scheduled for release on June 28, 2024. Then it was moved and released on May 3rd, 2024. This movie has a runtime of 1 hour and 32 minutes. The cast includes Avantika, Paige, Adain Bradley, Grant, Jacob Batalon, Paxton, Humberly Gonzalez, Madeline, Harriet Slater, Haley, Alwyn Foyer, Alma Astron, and Sankika Milanovic, the astrologer. The movie starts with a bunch of friends sitting around a bonfire playing question games and drinking alcohol. They find out that Haley and Grant broke up and ran out of liquor bottles. They searched everywhere, but no liquor bottles were found. Eventually they come across a door with a keep out sign on it, but they don't take it seriously and open the door, where they find astrological stuff. One of their friends, Paxton, finds the tarot card box, and Haley starts to explain how to play. She warns them about the unspoken rule not to use somebody else's deck. Elise insists that they play the tarot cards because it's her birthday. The real fun begins when the readings start coming true, such as Lucas's cards suggesting that his financial situation would change and he wins a lottery ticket. Fate starts to haunt them all and end up in a race against death. This is a horror movie for very young people. The card designs are scary and quite creative, but when the ghost appears in front of the screen, it's not that creepy. So overall, not that scary at all. The story is quite good, but editing wasn't up to the mark. Many aspects of this movie lack coherence, leaving numerous details without any logical explanation. The portrayal of tarot cards in this movie was overly simplistic, lacking depth in its exploration of their connection to astrological signs. A more thorough or brief introduction regarding tarot cards and astrology would have enhanced the viewer's understanding and appreciation of the mystical elements. For example, when they found the tarot cards in the basement, they should have explained thoroughly about it. Not the basic stuff like, oh, you're an Aquarius, you're overzealous, or you're a Capricorn, you're sensitive as hell, kind of crap. Basically generalized statements. The ghosts in the film failed to evoke the level of creepiness expected, falling short of delivering the spine-chilling atmosphere the narrative demanded. Maybe it's PG-13, that's why. Secondly, the most weird thing about this film was that they didn't have any idea about the owner of this giant mansion, which they rented for their friend's birthday. Equally confounding is the sudden appearance of a local individual sourced through an internet search who inexplicably possesses intricate knowledge about the cursed tarot cards featured in the narrative. The abrupt introduction of this character who conveniently knows the deck's ominous backstory strains believably and distracts from the overall coherence of the plot. The film had an excessively grim tone. The editing was lacking. Whenever a character grew suspicious, the scene abruptly ended. The lack of continuity disrupted the flow of the narrative and depleted the overall viewing experience. The actors didn't perform well and left much to be desired, particularly in a genre like horror where convincing portrayals are essential for engaging viewers in the suspense and terror of the narrative. The characters don't make any sense at all. They tried really hard to make a horror film, but failed miserably. In a horror movie, skilled performances can make the difference between a captivating and lackluster viewing experience, as viewers rely on actors to convey tension and authenticity. Everyone was acting so cool and disconnected from each other. They literally displayed zero emotions about their friend's death. Their demeanor remained devoid of grief or fear, showing an unsettling calmness amongst the chaos. There is nothing at all original. To be fair, the candlelit visual effects are quite effective at times, and the practical effects in the film create a haunting atmosphere and unsettling visuals that immerse the viewers in its world of mystery and suspense. But the action or the acting is pretty dreadful. Overall, it was an underwhelming cinematic experience that struggled to captivate audiences. The cinematography is too dark. Total failure as well. When a character mentions another's injury, viewers may find themselves straining to discern the details, struggling to confirm the actuality of the depicted event. Although this heightened darkness adds an extra layer of mystery and tension, but it may also lead to moments where viewers struggle to fully engage with visuals on screen, unlike other PG-13 horror films, where you might see shadowy visuals, dim lighting, and the atmospheric effects to create suspense. But Tarot takes it a step further, where details can be challenging to discern, and the dialogues were pretty basic and awful. The music for this film is crafted by the talented Joseph Barisha, known for his captivating compositions in horror genre. Bishara has a remarkable track record, having worked in iconic films like Insidious, The Conjuring, etc. In Tarot, Bishara's music adds an additional layer of tension and mystique to the narrative, enhancing the supernatural elements and heightening the audience's senses of unease. His ability to create music and resonates with the themes and mood of the story undoubtedly enriches the cinematic experience for viewers. Unfortunately, the film failed to captivate the audience within the first 30 minutes, lacking clarity and failing to engage them effectively. Overall, it fell short of delivering a compelling horror experience, leaving viewers unimpressed and disinterested. Tarot has received a dismal 7% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. The movie is facing harsh criticism and backlash, making it one of the worst reviewed films of 2024. While Tarot had well-known stars, it did not receive much respect from critics. Its 20% score from critics was set with an average review of 4.5 out of 10, which is far from a positive response. Audiences have been similarly disappointed, as the movie earned just a 57% approval rating while holding a C- on Cinema Score. Besides, the negative reviews and harsh criticism have not stopped the Tarot release from achieving financial success. Tarot gained $6.5 million domestic take in its first 3 days. This movie is definitely doing better than other PG-13 movies. While there are some selected individuals who found enjoyment in watching this movie and expressed satisfaction with their experience, they may remain in the minority among viewers. The majority of viewers did not find any enjoyment in this movie. They found it dull and expressed disappointment or dissatisfaction with their overall viewing experience. This movie might interest those who are into tarot cards, astrology, and fortune telling. However, despite having a decent storyline, its low budget resulted in poor acting and unclear storytelling, leading to its failure at the box office and facing harsh criticism from viewers and critics alike. While sharing similarities with the movie Final Destination, this movie falls short in comparison. I felt zero connection with the characters too. I wish for more clear storytelling, stronger performances, and more emotional depth from the characters. Additionally, polished editing could have elevated the quality of the film. I also wish there had been more bonding between the characters, as it would have added depth to their relationships and made the story more engaging. Following that, the cinematography leaves much to be desired. A brighter approach would have enhanced the viewer experience, allowing for clearer visuals and more immersive atmosphere. Although death in the final scenes gives the chills, literally shook me, and the ending scenes were great, but apart from that, the whole movie was filled with boring dialogues. Improving the dialogues would have boosted the overall quality of the film, potentially uplifting the performance level of the actors. I'm going to give Tarot a rating of 3.5 out of 10. This movie was a huge letdown because I wasn't expecting this when I watched the trailer of this film. The movie also failed to capture the essence and value of its novel counterpart, falling short of effectively translating the depth of the original story onto the screen. And that's it. Now it's your turn to let us know about what you liked and disliked about this movie in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel to watch the latest and exclusive movie reviews. If you have any requests, thoughts, or recommendations for movie reviews, just drop them below in the comment section. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.